Hello, hello, testing, testing, testing. Let me check something. First time doing this, let's go testing. Can anybody see this? Right, let me check. Okay. We have my screen here. Okay. Alright. Okay, what's up guys? Thanks for tuning in. For those that are tuning in, let me just share this screen to people, and then I will start talk about this in a second. Okay. Alright, so I'll probably go through a little bit about staking right now. Recently, I believe now staking is very looked after right now in terms of finding for ways to gain money, right? So there are a few platforms that I can share first in terms of staking. As you all know, if you all don't know, this DeFi Pulse is basically the staking statistics for the Ethereum network, right? And some of the top Ethereum networks that you can see here is like Maker, Aave, Compound, etc. Right? All right. So this is a few examples here. Okay. And also this is the one that I will go through today. DeFi Station, right? So DeFi Station, it's basically for Binance Smart Chain, right? So all of the top smart chains will be listed here. Venus, PancakeSwap, Pancake Money, Dart Finance, etc. Right? So I'll be going through how to transfer your funds from your, let's say, Binance Smart Chain to your wallets, right? But first, let me just double check the volume. Okay, the volume is fine. Okay, so if you guys got any questions, feel free to check or ask. No worries. Okay, so first off, if you go to your Binance platform. All right, let me just log in my Binance platform real quick. Okay. All right. Okay, once you have done your specific verifications, okay, once you have done your specific verification, you log into your platform, right? And then you go to wallet and spot and fiat. Alright, so the thing that you want to do is to basically withdraw to the wallet from your either your MetaMask here, or you can either have it you can get a Trust wallet on your phone. So for me, I would suggest you can either get a Trust wallet here in your phone, because it is much more convenient. But if let's say you are a browser user, you can download MetaMask. Yeah, this one. This is two examples of the wallets that you can download. You can either use a Trust wallet or you can use MetaMask, right? But for this example, I will be using MetaMask, for example. Okay. All right. So first off, you need to download your MetaMask wallet from here. Okay. Download it and make sure that you have installed the MetaMask for your specific browser, right? So I'll be doing a browser for this Brave browser. So Brave browser, I already have it installed here, for example. Okay. So once you have done this installation, right, then you will need to have an account here on Brave. Okay, let me just show an example on Google Chrome. Okay. Alright, since I'll be going to Google Chrome, let me just change my window caption. Okay, so I will download MetaMask on my Google Chrome. Okay, yeah, so done. So you do your download, right? Install MetaMask.com. Make sure you have done this installation. Add extension. Okay, once it's configured, they will come out here, right? It will come out as an extension. Okay, so it will look something like this, and basically you need to get started, right? If you happen to have the wallet, then you can put in your 12 seed phrase. So this is basically a very important password, whereby if you forget this password, all your crypto will be lost forever or for good, right? So this is one thing. But let's say for this example, I'll be doing an example over here using a create new wallet. So I'll create new wallet. Okay, I agree. And then I will need to fill in this password. So this password is basically the password for you to constantly be logging in. Let's say today you log in your MetaMask, then it will prompt you the password. If tomorrow you want to log in your MetaMask again, then you will need to put in this password again, right? So for these purposes, I'll just put some test example. Okay, feel free to ask any questions if you guys have, right, along the way. All right, so this is basically the secret backup phase. So think of this as like your phone secret question or your backup question, right, to identify that you are the only one. So this is an example of the key phrase that you need to key in to make sure that you save this properly, right? So make sure you can use some password store manager, maybe on your phone. Have a physical copy of this password, maybe in your wallet or maybe in your notepad, and also keep it somewhere else, right? Have at least 2 to 3 safety measures here, right? So once you have done this, for example here, this is the key phrase. You should not show anyone, right? But this is just for demo purposes. So I'll just put it in the column first. Okay. All right. So I'll press next, and they will want me to do a verification for this password. So you need to key in the password as per what is given just now to verify that you have saved the password properly. Okay, let me just do this one first. Okay, once it's done, right, everything's done, click all done. Okay, so this is where you can start doing the token swapping, right? You can start liaising with the different DEXs, right? Decentralized exchanges like Uniswap, 1inch, Total, etc., right? And also, let me just close this first, right? Since we'll be interacting with the Binance Smart Chain, so basically, I will have to create a Binance Smart Chain a server. I will call it network, right here. So first off, how you can do it is you can just search for this Binance Smart Chain MetaMask. Okay, so this is the connecting the Binance Smart Chain MetaMask, right? How you connect this, for example. Okay, alright, so you need to come to this column here, right? It might look very complicated at first, but this is just a one-off thing that you need to do, right? Okay, so this is the details that you need to keep, right? And you will need to key it inside your MetaMask over here. Okay, so for example, you will need to find for this custom RPC, right? And then for these details, you just copy from here. Network name, smart chain. Okay, then the RPC details, you copy from here. The chain ID 56. The symbol is BNB, and it's BSC scan. Okay, can you press it? Alright, so now you will have a smart chain, right? So whenever you want to interact with different wallets, right? For example, in Ethereum, you need to change to your Ethereum wallet. If you want to interact with the Binance Smart Chain, you need to make sure to change to your Smart Chain. And also, if you want to transfer crypto, make sure you transfer to the right exchanges. If it's Ethereum related, you can transfer into this Ethereum wallet here. If not, then you would transfer your Binance Smart Chain cryptos inside this Smart Chain network. Okay, all right. So this is already done. Just a setup, right? So basically, on the top right hand side, you will be able to see an extension over at this top right side here, right? So I will just do a demo in my another browser right now. So I'll just close it right now. Close this browser because this is just for demo purposes. Okay. Window capture and break. Okay. So basically now this has been already installed, right, into your browser. And now let me show how you do the transfer. So from your Binance wallet, right, or wherever else wallet that you have on your centralized exchange. So what you need to do is you need to withdraw. But first, you need to make sure that you select your MetaMask address over here. Details. Okay, let me just show you an example. Okay. So first off, you need to press withdraw. Okay, then for you to transfer the money. So for my case, I will be transferring into this MetaMask of the Binance Smart Chain here, right? The one that I have this account over here. All right. Okay. Okay. So basically, I will be just doing the withdrawal. So I will find for example maybe BNB, some BNB tokens, right? And I will be selecting. I will need to withdraw this BNB to this MetaMask Trust wallet, right? So it will look something like this. Okay, I think this is not showing up. But let me just do a print screen. Okay. All right. So it will look something like this. So the browser will look something like this, right? As per the pane. So it will look something like this. The amount, right? So what you do is on account 1, you will need to press on this account 1, and you will actually copy the account 1 address over there, right? So you copy. I will be copying the account 1 address and filling it up here. Okay, right? So this address is basically your MetaMask address that you have already created, right? And you'll be transferring some BNB, okay? And there will be some fees here that will be cost for transference, right? Same like your bank transfer fees, for example. And for the transfer network, I will be using the Binance Smart Chain BEP20, right? If it's Ethereum, it will be ERC20. Let's see, let me just put this, right? ERC20, but it's currently under some maintenance. So let me just take a BNB for example. Okay, BNB, the address, okay, BT20, and then I'll just do a withdrawal of 0.1. Okay, so I will get a transaction fee here, and my trust wallet will be received 0.0999995. So I'll do the submit, and they will prompt this verification. So I'll key in the necessary details. So once I have done the verification, they will need some validation here, right? And fun here with the music at the background. Alright, let me reduce the music. Okay. Alright. Okay. So hopefully you can hear now. Hopefully you can let me know. Let me know, Henry, if you can still hear properly. Right. Okay, wait. Let me remove the thing here. Right. I've done the verification. So now this is a withdrawal request submitted. So basically the smart chain will do some validation to transfer your money from your Binance account or maybe your another exchange account to your MetaMask wallet. Okay, so once the amount has been confirmed, then the amount will be reflected on your MetaMask here, and your centralized exchange will actually prompt you a withdrawal confirm. All right, can, no problem. Thanks, bro, for letting me know. Okay, let me know if you need some help on the steps here. I'm just going through slowly here, right? Then you can actually just follow here from time to time. Okay. Okay. So I will be currently waiting for my MetaMask to receive the money, the funds, right? Okay, wait on. Let me just double check. Okay, the funds have actually already been reflected here. So let me just print screen a bit. The MetaMask is having some issue to reflect. All right. Okay. So now once I click this Fox icon on the top right side, they already has been reflected here. So you can see my initial balance was 0.06, right? But now it is 0.16, for example, right? So let me show you here. Yeah. So previously it was 0.06, now it's 0.16. Okay. All right. So that means now I have some BNB in my MetaMask wallet. Okay. All right. So let me just close this. Okay. Okay. So finding the top farms, right? What you do is like this. Okay, let me close this, let me close this, let me close this. Okay, so usually from my experience already, right, playing out with these DeFi farms, right, there are a few farms that offer a lot of these returns, right? So like PancakeSwap, PancakeBunny, Auto Farm, etc., right? But so far right now, if you ask me for the safe places for you to stake, I will still have to go to, for example, PancakeSwap, PancakeBunny, and also Auto Farm, right? As well as BC Finance. So all of them have their own native token, right? Their own token here, right? So BC Finance has their own token called BC, right? PancakeSwap have their own token called Cake. PancakeBunny has something called Bunny, right? And you can see here the total value locked. There's a lot of people that lock their money, like 9.71 billion that are locked on PancakeSwap. Venus is a lending one, something like a compound in the Ethereum side, for example. But let me just go through these few, right? PancakeSwap and PancakeBunny. And these are the few big differences I can show you for comparison. So what you do is you just log into your Pancake. I'll just log in all the browsers. PancakeSwap, PancakeBunny. I'll go through Auto Farm as well. I'll go through these three farms to show a comparison, right? Okay, so I'll show the comparison. PancakeSwap. So every time when you interact with this farm, right, you need to connect over on the top right side here, right? So mine has already been connected to the MetaMask, but every time you trigger this, how it looks like this. You press connect, it looks like this, right? If you use Trust Wallet, you can use this thing over here, right? So if you press Trust Wallet, they will have their own wallet as well. Okay, give me a second, yeah. Okay. Give me a second, I need to close my pen for a while. Okay, give me a second, yeah. Need to run something. Okay. Okay. So basically, let me just continue first. Okay, for this farm, make sure you connect to your wallet here. And let me just open up my Pancake Bunny as well. Okay, I just want to log in all the accounts so that I can do a comparison. So I can show you. Okay. Okay, this is connected here. So PancakeSwap is the second biggest one, right? And there are something called farms and pools, right? So the farms is basically, let me just press inside and show you an example. Okay, the farms are basically like this. You can stake liquidity pool tokens to earn, right? So meaning to say, if you can see here, there is a two pairing here. One is cake, one is BNB, right? So meaning to say, for people who do exchanges over at this territory, right? If they change from BNB to cake or cake to BNB, so the people who put their crypto over here in this pool, there will be certain exchange fees, right? That will be transacted. So the transacted fees here will be split and shared with all the people who stake here. However, for people who put the money in like a dual farm, a dual crypto farm like this, there is a risk for something called impairment loss. So what's impairment loss? In a very layman nutshell, is that it's kind of like a volatility risk. Let me give you an example. If cake tokens go up in price, but BNB token reduce in price, then the amount of quantity of cake that is in this pool will be more. So if it's more tokens already, more cake and less BNB, so the pool will basically try to balance itself out, right? Balance in the sense that, let's say cake price go up, BNB price go down. So you will have like 70% more cake and 30% BNB. So the pool will basically sell some cake and convert it into BNB to equalize the ratio here. So that is where the impairment loss will happen, whereby you will still earn fees, but if let's say the price movement is very volatile, then you will lose more in terms of the exchanges rather than gaining the fees. So that's the part that an example to show, right? Although this the returns here is pretty high, right? As you can see here, the more risky farms the higher the APR, the returns, right? And there's also a difference between APR and APY. Our standard yield per year from the banks, for example, is measured in APY, right? So what you do is you can press on all these calculator here, right? They will basically calculate for you the annual per year instead, right? So 365 days, and then 110% ROI, and then this is the return that you can get in dollar terms per 1,000 cake stake here. So this is how it looks like, right? This is an example. So what I want to show you now is I won't recommend you to stake the liquidity pool. Liquidity pool as in double crypto pairs like this, right? I would rather bring you to something called pools here. Pools, right? So let me just go to here, right? Okay, then there is a pancake swap, there's pools here, right? So right now there is something called auto restaking here, and there's something called manual staking here, right? So basically you if you, let's say you've got cake tokens, right? You can put it here or here, right? And then you can actually earn cake in return as well. Okay, so this is an example. And there's other pools besides here as well, the smaller ones, right? DFD. So you put cake, then you get some DFD. Or maybe you put cake, then you get Haka or things like that. There's other smaller tokens out here as well, right? So let me stop here and pancake swap first. I want to show give you a comparison. I'll show you, right? So for pancake swap here is how it looks like, right? You can put cake to get more cake. So the APY here is 148%. Okay, so let me go to Pancake Bunny. Okay, and I can show you something here. All right, for Pancake Bunny, they have their own native normal token as well. It's called Bunny token here. It is about here, this logo here, and some of the functionality it is pretty similar to Pancake Swap, right? I can show you something here, right? In this Binance Smart Chain pool, there's also something called cake tokens here, and you can see the percentage is 223%. If I go back to Pancake Swap, this is only 148%, right? So then you will ask, why is it higher on Pancake Bunny than on Pancake Swap, right? So let me just go through and click inside here so I can show some example. So this 223% APY, it's actually a breakdown of cake tokens in rewards that they give you, as well as Bunny token of their own token, right? So that's why the APY is higher here. So meaning to say, if you do a comparison of cake and cake, just pure cake, right? They actually give you less cake here. Because you see, the cake they give you is 103% cake, and then they will give you balance 119% of Bunny, right? So if you do a comparison here, this is 148% pure cake. But in Pancake Bunny, they give you 103% cake and Bunny tokens worth 119%. So there is even though this is higher, but the cake wise is slightly lower. Okay, and let me come here to Auto Farm, which is another farming platform here, right? Okay, let me just show an example. Okay, so looking at Auto Farm, which is another staking platform here as well, right? What you do is you connect your wallet again here, right? Connect your wallet, and then after that you make sure that you find the farm that you want. So right now I'm doing a comparison for staking cake, a single token, on comparison of Pancake Swap by itself, Pancake Bunny, as well as Auto Farm. Okay, so you can see here, if I just press, you can just look at this cake token on Auto Farm platform, they actually give you 146%. Okay, each of their platform has their own specific details and niche here. So let me show you what I mean by that. Okay, so you go down here to the API calculations, right? So they say it is 146%, but and the actual fact is actually 143%. Okay, they will give you back their own this platform token, which is about 2.7%, right? So cake wise, 143% is the actual amount, right? So this is 143%. This is 103% for Pancake Bunny, and for Auto Cake, there is 148%. So as a nutshell, you can see that Auto Cake will make more staking on here, right? Correct. But let me bring you out a chart because all these platforms they need to make money, right? To maintain and sustain this whole thing, right? So basically, what happens like this. I've actually done a comparison in terms of these three farms, right? In terms of their return, their fees, right? And also which one is better, right? As a nutshell. Okay, let me just open up this quick Excel, right? Because this Excel is a quick comparison that I can just show you. Give me a second, yeah. Let me just open up this Excel. Okay, hold on now. All right. Okay. Let me open up my screen. Okay. It probably is slightly smaller. Okay, give me a second. Okay. Okay, so you can see here for this platform, right? You can see some of the comparison that I have here, right? Auto Farm, Pancake Swap, right? Auto Farm, Pancake Swap, and Pancake Bunny, right? Each of their platform actually has their own differences, right? So you can see here that some of the platform give more, some of the platform give less, right? But the nutshell is that as long as Pancake Bunny, right, even though you get 103% cake, when they are giving their own 144% of their bunny token, right? Even though they do charge a 30% fee for the Pancake Bunny, but the pancake, if you're, let's say you're a Pancake Bunny holder, means you're staking the bunny tokens, right, that you get, then the 30% platform fee that is charged to you for their auto compounding, right, to run their operations, etc., they will actually give it back to bunny holders, right? So essentially, this Pancake Bunny is actually right now considered the most valued one to stake at, right? But there is some criteria as well. The bunny tokens, as long as 5 bunny tokens is worth more than 1 BNB, then only it is considered worthy to stake your bunny tokens, right? That is the formula right now. So bunny tokens is right now about 300 plus, right? 5 bunny is about 1,005. BNB is about 600 now, so it's still worth it for you to put in the Pancake Bunny platform, right? So you can put that in Pancake Bunny platform for right now, and then they will have their own specific withdrawal fees if you take out within 72 hours, right? For example. So right now, if you ask me, Pancake Bunny is the platform to go to, right? So long as the price of 5 bunny, it is more than the cost of 1 BNB, right? Of course, they give you back bunny tokens that you can claim and you can stake back into their platform, right? So, okay, let me just show you how to do the swapping process so that you can do the compounding already. Okay, so let me close this pane. Okay, then you can see this, see my screen here. Okay, so this Pancake Bunny, they will have their own swap exchange as well, right? That's called Z. So this Z is basically derived from Pancake Swap Finance, their exchange here, right? So it's like they take the functionalities from Pancake Swap, right? So like this thing that you see here, and this thing that you see here from Bunny is basically the same thing. Okay, so same function, they carry out the same function, these two, right? So I will do a example of a swap process, right? Okay, so I will, let's say, I will convert BNB. You can select your tokens here, right? Here are some of the tokens, right? Let's say right now, because I have BNB, I will select BNB, right? And for you to convert into whatever tokens, in Bunny there's a few only, right? You can see here, Cake, BUSD, and the stable coins, and Ethereum Vi, right? But if you go to Pancake Swap here, this BNB here, you can select down, and there is way more pairs here, right? Because they are right now having a lot of tokens. They are being listed on their exchange, right? You can see here, there's so many here, right? There are some tokens that are, if you notice, right, on let's say CoinGecko, if the token is not on Binance exchange, or maybe KuCoin exchange, or maybe BlockFi exchange, right? Some of the tokens, they write Pancake Swap. So how you do it is you need to swap the tokens because they are not listed on exchange, either because they're not big enough, or maybe because they don't choose to do the listing, right? So you can search for the specific token here, for example, right? Okay, so BNB here. Let me just do an example of certain tokens that are not listed. Okay, let me just find. Let me just go to this market, exchange, decentralized exchange. Okay, let me go to Pancake Swap. All right, so these are all the tokens that are listed here, right? They are listed, but probably they are not listed in the platform. Okay, I think probably this RAM token is not there. Let me double check. Yeah, so if let's say I click this specific token, one of they are listed on Binance. Let me see, maybe this. I just want to show an example. Yeah, okay. So you can see here, this token, Yield Watch. It is where to find them on exchange. It is listed only on here, right? So what you do is you can either put in their ticker, watch, into Pancake Swap, or you can copy their contract, this contract. So you can copy this contract, you go to Pancake Swap, and then over here, you can actually paste the contract. So when you paste the contract, then the token will be listed here, right? So you can select this token. And then you can do the necessary switching from here, right? Maybe it's 0.2, right? And then the tokens will come out here, for example, right? But for this, I will just be doing Cake. I'll just be doing Cake, for example. All right, so here, make sure that you do the settings here, maybe, right? Change the slippage tolerance to 0.5. Should be just about there. And then let's change some Cake token, right? 0.0. Let me just do 0.02, for example. Okay, so change of how many tokens you have, right? Not necessarily it is coming from BNB. You need to change to something else, right? So if BNB, you change to Cake token, right? So this is the price of conversion, some slippage, and then there is some liquidity. Can you see a liquidity provider fee, right? And here are the fees breakdown. So just now that double token Cake-BNB LP, right, is basically this pair. So right now, if let's say we do the swap, let me do the swap right now, right? Because I want to do an example. This swap, right? Confirm the swap. Okay, so once I confirm the swap, my MetaMask will be triggered. So I will show you in this. Okay, I'll show you like this. Okay, it will look something like this. Okay, it will look something like this, right? Waiting for confirmation, then your MetaMask will be prompt, then some of the gas fee they will charge. So you can see here the gas fee is like very low. It's like 2 cents, 2 cents only. If you go to Ethereum, it's like in the dollars lah, right? $10 or $30 or $40, for example. Okay, so after you see this, so the gas fees here, right, they will be charged in BNB as their gas fee charge. If you're playing with the Ethereum on Uniswap or 1inch, the exchange, then they will be charged in Ethereum gas fee, right? So these are the few things to know. Okay, so this is one example. I'm going to close this. So the MetaMask here is not showing up, but I just screenshot to show to you guys. So I'll do the confirmation. Okay, so once the confirmation is done, the transaction will be submitted here, and you will need to wait for a bit. Okay, wait for a bit for it to be reflected. So once it will be reflected, there you go. It is quite instantaneous, like 30 seconds, right? So you can see that there is some 0.318 cake here, right? So this cake right now, right, it is actually sitting on your MetaMask, the address, the wallet, sorry, the wallet. So if you go down to your, MetaMask on the top right side, right, you scroll down, you will be able to see the cake token. So let me show you an example, right? Okay, let me open my example, right? Okay, so you can see here, once the transaction has been successful, you can see that there is some cake token, 0.318 cake tokens written here. Okay, so this is an example. Okay, once it is done, so let me close this, for example. So once you have done the transfer already, then you can interact and basically liaise with all these platforms, right? Be it PancakeSwap or Pancake Bunny, or maybe like Auto Farm, right? For example, right? So each of their specific farm have different fees, right? Different fees written on the platforms, right? So make sure that you go through here. But for me, I believe right now for myself, I'm staking mostly on the Auto Farm platform and also a little bit on the Bunny platform, right? I'm not staking a lot on the PancakeSwap own platform. It is because let me show you why I'm not staking on the own platform, right? Previously, this auto cake this doesn't exist, right? There's only this manual cake. So basically, you will need to stake the tokens here, right? And then every so and so days, you will need to manually press the auto compounding, right? And there will be charged some gas fees. But right now, there's something called auto compounding, but then they will take 0.1%, sorry, they will take performance fee. Let me show you. There you go. There's a performance fee of 2% for every compounding action being done, right? So if let's say you got 100, if let's say you got you earn 0.1 K, right? If you earn 0.1 K, so you times 2%, right? And then you times the current cake price, it is more expensive, right? Rather than you put it on a Pancake Bunny pool, or you put it on an Auto Farm pool, right? Even though they have the fees, right? But the compounding fees is on a daily basis, it is very high on this auto cake. So you can either put on Pancake Bunny Finance, so you can go to pool, right? Cake, right? This is their own native token here, right? Bunny, right? So this is the one I told you, Cake BNB Flip. So this Flip is equivalent to this this farm, right? So the flip is something like this. It is this LP token. It's a double liquidity pool token, right? And then PancakeSwap is called exchange, right? Bunny, it is called Z as their exchange. So all of this is just the different gamification, right? That they have for all these different things. So this is how these platforms works, right? There are other more risky platforms out there as well, right? Let me show you maybe like somewhere below here. Let me show an example. Okay. So for example, let me just go to auto pump and let me just go to here, right? We'll basically filter all the platforms that has a lot of percentage. All right, so look at this Banana BUSD. BUSD is a stable coin, right? Banana is 8swaps, another platform, own native token, right? So you can see the total value lot is quite low, like about 3.6 million. And if you can see here, the APY, right? If I pull down, so the total APY, it is about 16,000, right? If you look at the daily APY, it's about 1%, 1.4%. Means to say, if you put 1,000, probably you'll get 1,001, you'll get about $10, right? But if banana token drop in price or increase in price, then the impairment loss, right, will kick in, whereby the amount of banana and amount of BUSD need to be stabilized at 50%, 50%. So that's the part that I've tested a few, right, of this kind of high risk farms like this, right, whereby the impairment losses are way more than the daily 1.51% returns, right? So I wouldn't recommend this in terms of putting in this kind of big farms, right? Unless you're sure that you wanted to test it out and see how it goes, right? But just make sure that you monitor the platforms, right? If you want to test it out. So I will just put here, show an example of Pancake Bunny, BSC pool. I'll put on Cake. Actually have some already inside here, deposit 0.4, right? So what I'll do is I will have wallet here. I have here, right? Here. So I will put all the Cake here. Okay. So I'll deposit. And then my MetaMask verification will come out again, right? It will look something like this again. The gas fee is quite low. Okay, let me just show an example. Yeah, so the gas fee will look like this. Okay, and then you just approve the gas fee, and then the confirmation will take a couple of minutes or seconds, and then the amount, the wallet balance that you see here will be processed. So for Pancake Bunny, on top here you can see, right, there is something called pending. So they can basically show you the most recent transactions, right? All right, so the transaction have already gone through here, right? Scan has been done. So you can see that my wallet balance is 0. And my balance inside here, it is deposited 0.74K, for example, right? So this is the compounding that has been done. And for Pancake Bunny, they have a withdrawal fee of 0.5% if let's say you were to withdraw within 3 days, right? So probably all these staking platforms, right, you just leave it over the long term, right? And just let it do their own auto compounding works. Then it should be fine, right? Then when you feel it's enough already, then you can do this claim, right? For every time you claim, right, let's say I do a claim right now, right? Every time you claim here, or if let's say in PancakeSwap, right, if every time you want to interact with a farm, right, there will be some minor fees for transacting, right? Because this is all decentralized, right? Except for Binance Smart Chain, right? So let me just show you pools, right? So there's something called enable. So when you press enable, there will be some slight gas fee charges as well. So they will kind of tell you that, oh, you need to charge a few cents to interact with using your wallet, right? So it will look something like this. Let me just open up my pane. Yeah. So I just press enable. So this allow Pancake to spend about, it's a mini a few cents, right? 20 cents, 20 cents. So it's fine, right? Just to interact with it. And if let's say you interact with it, then you will pay a 20 cent. And then if you press deposit, then it will interact as well. It will charge us another 20 cents as well, right? So different platforms have always have all these interaction fees, I will call it, right? For you to support the ecosystem, right? Okay, so I have done the exchange and put it on my Pancake Bunny already. So let me show you a claim, right? Ideally, you can do the claim here. Okay, so claiming the gas, claiming also will have some gas fee, right? Over here. So it will look like this. So if I claim, it also will have some gas fees interaction as well. Like so a very minor gas fees over here, right? Okay, so I just click claim. So I will be claiming it right now. And then you can see the profits over here will be 0 in a bit. Okay, they are transacting over here, right? The transaction has been confirmed, right? Okay, so I have withdraw the necessary thing. So what you can do is consider the optimal thing to do right now is you stake on cake, you stake here, then it's auto compounding, right? Once you withdraw, then you will have some bunny tokens, right? Some bunny tokens, then you put the bunny tokens back inside here, right? Because I got barely any bunny tokens, right? But maybe you will wait until you have more bunny tokens, then you put it back in, right? And then that's how you do the staking, right? And basically just make sure and understand each of the platforms documentation, because like here, right, they are medium. Just understand their fees, right? Because every platform have their own distribution, the fees, and the different jargons that they use, right? For example. All right, I think that's it for my staking tutorial. Hope that this is helpful, right? So as a nutshell again, right, coming back, putting right now on Pancake Bunny is the most highest APY right now. But if you're feeling that you don't want to put on Pancake Bunny, you can also put on Pancake Swap. But remember, there is a 2% performance fee, or you can put an auto farm example, right? Okay, I think that's it. If you guys have any questions, you can just hit me over on the Telegram group or whatnot, right? Thanks for joining. And should you have any further questions, you can let me know. And make sure if you've got new people that are joining, make sure you can subscribe. Make sure you can like, right? If this content is helpful. And I'll see you again next time. All right. Okay. Take care, guys. Take care. Happy